...2018 VW Tiguan and Atlas in Yellowstone National Stop. There are not very many things in this world I appreciate more than a street trip through the mountains, so I didn't waver when Volkswagen welcomed us to take their most up-to-date SUVs, the Tiguan and Chartbook, on a street trip through Yellowstone and stupendous Teton National Stop. This isn't the first occasion when we've driven both of these vehicles. We drove them Chartbook toward the start of 2017 and the upgraded Tiguan this late spring, and both left us with blended sentiments. The Tiguan's turbocharged 2.0-liter 4-barrel left a bit to be wanted in the power division, and keeping in mind that the Chartbook will give you the most inside space you can discover in a vehicle that costs less than $50,000, it needed identity and feeling. In any case, how would they stack up against each other on what can be depicted as a conventional American family street trip? Watch the video above to discover. Fast little summary about the Tiguan SE, that is the trim level we're in the present moment. This is a 2018 model. The motor in this one is a 2-liter turbocharged 4-chamber, 8-speed programmed transmission. This current one's platinum dark, the inside is called Tempest Dim. This particular model cost simply finished $30,000, it's $30,280. With the gold that's not awful. It's not awful to everything that you're getting. We're talking warm seats, you got Apple CarPlay, stop again, all that stuff for a hair more than $30,000. This is the Yellowstone Waterway. It is clear why you need to secure a territory like this. How about we go look at the Tiguan? I do like these light seats, and the sunroof makes it exceptionally vaporous inside. What's more, I like the materials that they utilize. We should move over to the back. A lot of room back here, a lot of headroom. A lot of legroom. Proceeding onward to the storage compartment. Thus, we have a considerable measure of stuff that we brought. We don't precisely pack like as a photography and video group. We have 6 sacks in here in addition to a few coats and some other stuff, all fits effortlessly. Not a terrible vehicle to go up against this street trip. We drove the Volkswagen Tiguan yesterday, the 2-liter 4-barrel turbo, front-wheel drive just, so we weren't doing any rough terrain stuff. Today, we're in the huge kid, the Volkswagen Chartbook. Okay, so here's the front seat. We got control seats, warm seats, we got stop again. We've been driving it a great deal with winter mode on the grounds that it's been snowing here. In the back, quite agreeable. We got the all-encompassing sunroof, which has truly been decent here in Yellowstone, seeing every one of the highest points of the mountains. Presently here is the thing that we've been utilizing the most. Presently, there is a third line, right now not up as should be obvious. The greatest thing with the Chartbook is its size. This thing is colossal. The wheelbase is 8 inches longer than the Passage Wayfarer, so we're talking Pilgrim, Pilot, that scope of vehicles. This one has a 3.6-liter V6. It's not as brisk feeling as the Tiguan seemed to be. We have CarPlay on the radio. We have warmed seats. We have a stereo framework, a bumper stereo framework in here. Everything else appears to be quite similar to what we had in the Tiguan. So how can it contrast with the Tiguan that we drove yesterday? Clearly, it's a great deal greater. The nursery I like better. It costs $20,000, all the more so's a major ordeal, hopping from $30,000 to $50,000. In case you're a couple and you need a movement, the Tiguan is all that could possibly be needed space. I could see where on the off chance that you have a group of 3, 4, 5 where you need to have children in the back or perhaps the third line and still have somewhat more space for your baggage, why you'd need to get the Chartbook.